Where's the intro, Anthony?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know, I'm just here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just here too. Like, I mean, Scrapyard Wars is going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like nobody's here to do their jobs.
I'm kind of hungry, you know.
Microsoft has decided it's time to cram 2 screens into one portable device, as its new Surface Neo was unveiled today in New York City. I know Kung Fu. The dual screen gadget weighs only 1.5 pounds, due in part to the screens being connected by cables that aren't even as thick as a human hair. That sounds like a bad idea.
Oh yeah, sounds great on paper. Right?
Oh yeah, paper thin. There's also a new version of Windows called Windows 10 X, optimized for 2 screens. Microsoft even released a dual screen phone to go alongside the new Surface. Funnily enough, the phone runs Android instead of Windows and basically, resembles a smaller Surface.
Google wins?
You can fold the top screen back all the way if you want to just hold it more like a traditional smartphone, though it isn't quite clear how developers will use both screens to their full potential. Maybe you'll be able to swipe through 2 people at once on Bumble.
What's Bumble?
I don't actually know.
Bumble!
You might also have noticed that AMD had a presence there, and AMD's resurgence has put price pressure on Intel, especially at the higher end where the new Ryzen chips with high core counts are being sold for fairly reasonable prices, unlike Intel's. So, Intel has been forced to respond, and pricing details that have been released for the new Core 10 series, not Core 10 series, oh my god, why can't they?
X series!
Anyway, the new prices for the Core X series CPUs reflect this. Instead of $2,000, the top end 18-core 10980XE, that's a mouthful, will cost $979 US. As you go down the stack, you eventually get to a 10-core model for just $590, which is obviously still a good chunk of change, but it's indicative of Team Blue trying to get closer to their rivals in red with what they're charging. These premium chips should be on shelves by the end of November in case you need 18 cores of processing power to look up stuffing recipes. And just a quick side note, it is going to be compatible with X299. Don't worry about that.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh. Google is giving users another way to avoid indiscriminate data collection, this time in its Maps app. Although you're probably familiar with incognito mode in Chrome, there is now going to be an incognito mode in Google Maps for mobile. Should be easy to find in the settings in your user interface by tapping your profile picture, and when enabled, Google will not save the places you search or get directions to. Android users should be able to take advantage of this later on this month,
Nice.
and while iOS users might have to wait a little longer. The feature actually appears to have been slightly fast-tracked, as it only took about 2 weeks to be launched officially after a beta preview. So now your friends won't accidentally see that you went somewhere embarrassing, like Applebee's.
What's wrong with Applebee's?
I know, right? It's actually pretty decent. I've only been there once,
It's
but
the spare ribs. It's like the unlimited spare ribs are the best. Yeah. Who wrote this?
John. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by the Manscaped Perfect Package 2.0 kit, which includes their Lawnmower 2.0 body trimmer, which is a waterproof, TSA, travel-friendly, USB rechargeable cordless trimmer. Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology, so it won't nick or snag your nuts. Manscaping accidents are finally a thing of the past. I know I've had plenty of problems with that in the past. Manscaping also has the Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant, really? Yep. That's what it says on the tin. An anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. It's even pH balanced.
Smells pretty good.
It actually doesn't smell bad. Everything comes with a money-back guarantee, so why not give it a shot? Get 20% off plus free shipping at Manscaped with code TECH20 at lmg.gg/manscaped. Now for the quick bits. If you're an Android Auto user, you probably know one of the most annoying things about it is that you have to use a physical cable to connect your device, unless you have a Google phone. However, the Samsung Galaxy S8 and later now reportedly work with wireless Android Auto, so that's one less messy cable you might pull out while you're reaching for your big gulp. Speaking of big gulps, explosions in your car are typically a bad thing, but Bosch thinks that they could actually save your life with one if you get into an accident in your electric vehicle. The company is coming out with a small explosive that would cut the connection between the battery and the rest of the car in the event of a crash, which could prevent the battery's current from being directed through the car's frame and reduce the risk of shock. The tech is similar to the mechanism that deploys airbags, but hey, calling them explosions makes them sound so much cooler.
Michael Bay!
Yeah. Unwelcome messages on Instagram aren't anything new, but the app is trying to give users a better way to deal with them in the form of a feature called Restrict. This is essentially a form of shadow banning, where a blacklisted user's comments won't show up for anyone but them, and they also won't see if and when you've read their messages. Not a bad little tool if you've got a crazy ex on your hands.
I'm looking at you, Elaine. Stop messaging me.
You heard the man. As loot boxes grow increasingly unpopular, one popular game has a plan to eliminate them. Rocket League is going to be replacing loot boxes with virtual blueprints, which will show users what they'll be getting before they buy them. So they're basically just standard DLC with a fancy sounding name.
But I need that mystery. I need the RNG. The gambling.
You're not even getting RNG if you know what's in the box.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I want that gamble.
But that's legal.
Bye.
And if you're a fan of those lime electric scooters, beware of Florida Man. Florida Man! A guy from Fort Lauderdale was recently caught after he cut the brakes to 20 public e-scooters in the area. After he was arrested, he didn't give a motive.
Why?
So maybe the idea of like people zipping around on scooters just made his inner Luddite come to the fore.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it really
It
doesn't.
just destroys things. It makes people slower.
I guess it's probably the same like justification as people have for rolling coal. And now it's time for you to channel your inner Luddite because that's it for today. So come back on Friday for more tech news and maybe a few more Florida Man updates. We'll keep you posted.
Florida Man.
Yeah, Florida Man is just getting around. Not Core 10 series. Oh my God, why can't they?
X series.
Yeah, Core X.
It's about the X today.
Wait, like Core 9? Core i9?
No.
Now it's like Core X.
Yeah, it's their high-end desktop platform.
Like Windows 10 X.
Yeah, you know how like 7900X? No, it's Core i9,
Yeah.
but it's like 10900X, 10980XE.
So 10910.
Yes. Well, the X doesn't mean 10 in this case. Oh my God, why is this name so bad?